Thoroughbred Action is presented by Hardacre Farm.
Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. It is Saturday, 11 races to show you. So let's get right to those track and weather conditions.
A lot of overnight rain in South Florida, so the main track starts sloppy and racing is off the turf here this afternoon. Temperatures in the mid-70s. We kick things off with the race originally scheduled for the turf that's now on the main track at 1 1/16. Scratch the 1, 3, 4, 6, and 9. Jose Alvarez rides number 7, Deputy Dora. First race favorite, number 10, Savannah Bell.
Racing at Gulfstream. Good start outside for Not a Prada Price, who's heading off for the early lead. Savannah Bell has a touch of speed. From the far outside, Lost Innocence moves up down toward the inside Florida Bay. Deputy Dora's second last, and the early trailer is Athera. They'll chase the speed of Not a Prada Price and Nick Juarez. They lead it by a length and a quarter. In the two-pass, Savannah Bell races from second. Florida Bay down on the inside. She's third. From fourth now, that's the outside running Lost Innocence, then Deputy Dora and Athera. Opening quarter complete in just 25 seconds flat. They bend into the backstretch. There's no change in proceedings. Not a Prada Price has the lead. Racing from second at Savannah Bell, Florida Bay is third. Lost Innocence is fourth, followed inside by Athera fifth, and Deputy Dora trails the field of 6 with less than 5 furlongs to go. They make their way down the backstretch, and Not a Prada Price is enjoying her trip so far. She leads it by a length and a quarter and has been hassle-free so far through a 50-second half mile. Savannah Bell is asked to do a little bit more work by Castellano racing in second. Florida Bay is third. Lost Innocence on the outside fourth. Athera is fifth, and Deputy Dora still unhurried at the back as they start to quicken the pace around the far turn. There's less than 3 furlongs to run in the race, and the leader is still Not a Prada Price, 3 parts of a length. Turning up the pressure, Savannah Bell is now second, 2 lengths back to Lost Innocence third. That's all for Florida Bay. She's back fourth, followed by Deputy Dora and Athera as they run to the top of the stretch. Not a Prada Price confronted now by Savannah Bell on the outside. These two have pulled well clear of the others after 3 quarters in 1:15-2. They're at the top of the stretch. Not a Prada Price has the lead. Savannah Bell to the attack is second, well clear of Lost Innocence third. Through the final furlong, Not a Prada Price digging in. Savannah Bell trying to press past on the outside. Savannah Bell at Not a Prada Price. Not a Prada Price digging in and hanging on. Savannah Bell ran second, well clear of Lost Innocence, who will be third, and then fourth was Athera in 1:47-3.
Number 8, Not a Prada Price, gets a very good trip in the first race as she got to set slow fractions and had something in reserve when confronted turning for home under jockey Nick Juarez. Trained by John Service, Not a Prada Price owned by Josty Lane Farm and Mainline Racing Stable. To the second race we go. It was the start of the Pick 4. It was also the start of the stakes action on the Saturday program. This is the third running of the House Party Stakes at 6 furlongs. Scratch number 7, Touch of Quality. 8 went to the gate. The favorite was on the rail. Yes, I'll go.
And they're off in the House Party. Last in, first out, Wildcat Kate is the first one to begin, but down toward the inside, there goes Bodie's Dream, and Bodie's Dream is intent on the lead, and she'll have it in the run down the backstretch. Wildcat Kate will take a stalking roll from second, 2 better than Truge in third, then it's Yes, I'll Go fourth. Little United between horses, La Vie Ross is 4 wide. From behind the speed goes Silver Threads, and Brahms Cat is the trailer as the top 2 speed away. It's Bodie's Dream on the inside to the outside, and Wildcat Kate. They've now moved 5 better than Yes, I'll Go third. Truge is now backing up well fourth. La Vie Ross is 3 wide fifth. Silver Threads rides the rail into contention, and from the back, Brahms Cat. The trailer now is Little United. 5/16 to go. Bodie's Dream still has the lead. Trying to turn up the pressure. Second is Wildcat Kate. There's still 4 clear of Yes, I'll Go third with a quarter of a mile left to go. Johnny V sitting confidently on Bodie's Dream. She cuts the corner and opens up. Wildcat Kate is flat to the boards, not gaining second. Brahms Cat from the back. Then in the inside and Truge from fourth. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Bodie's Dream is in front by 2.5. Wildcat Kate is game, but she's not making any ground. It will be Bodie's Dream to go gate to wire to win the House Party by 2.5. Wildcat Kate second. Third, Brahms Cat, then Truge, and Yes, I'll Go in 1:11 flat.
On paper, it looked like there was a lot of speed in today's second race, but on the racetrack, Bodie's Dream was the speed of the speed, and she takes him all the way under jockey John Velasquez for trainer Todd Pletcher and St. Elias Stable. Stalking roll today for Wildcat Kate, and she held on to be second in front of number 5, Brahms Cat, who closed from last to get third. We'll take a break. We'll be back with more stakes action from Gulfstream Park right after this. We're back now for the third race, the Hut Hut Stakes at 1 mile. $75,000 on the line and a field of 7. The betting favorite was number 4, My Lurler.
Racing in the Hut Hut. Banged around at the beginning was Hello Juliet. My Lurler begins well in the center with US Diva on her outside. They're the first two away. Creative Talent will back off while racing third and a bit keen. Out wide, Hello Juliet, followed by Phone Chick and Lyrica, and the trailer is My Cousin Martha. They exit the 1 mile chute with My Lurler and Carlos Olivero in front by a neck. US Diva's on the outside second. Creative Talent is third. Here's Lyrica in the lime colors moving through to be fourth. In between horses, Phone Chick is now a joint fifth alongside Hello Juliet, and the trailer is My Cousin Martha. Down the backstretch they go. A hassle-free lead for My Lurler. Leads it by 2 over US Diva second. Lyrica's progressing already. She's up to a joint second, now into second. Creative Talent is fourth, followed by Phone Chick, given the green light a bit by Bravo in fifth to pick it up now. Then Hello Juliet and My Cousin Martha through a 47 3 half mile after a quarter in 24 3. They round the far turn. The favorites are now 1, 2, 3. My Lurler the leader. Lyrica asked to quicken for home at the 3 furlong point. She's second. Phone Chick ridden hard by Bravo to get into the race from third. From fourth, it's Creative Talent, then My Cousin Martha from last, and US Diva with Hello Juliet. There's a quarter of a mile left to go. Phone Chick's not picking up her feet. Lyrica and My Lurler go on. My Cousin Martha rides the rail. She has a shot as they turn for home after 3 quarters and 113 flat. Lyrica is on to the front. Lyrica takes the charge and moves away by 3. My Cousin Martha's out after a second, then My Lurler in third. Final furlong, Lyrica keeps her mind to business. My Cousin Martha gaining, but not quickly enough. It will be Lyrica to win the Hut Hut by a length and a half. Second, My Cousin Martha. They pulled well clear of My Lurler third. Fourth was Phone Chick ahead of Creative Talent in 139 3.
Number 3, Lyrica is just a very honest sort of filly, as she's proved throughout her 2-year-old season. She gets the stake score in race 3 under jockey Edgar Zayas for trainer Antonio Sano and Magic Stables. Good late run from number 1, My Cousin Martha, to get second ahead of number 4, My Lurler. The favorite had to settle for third. On now to race number 4, off the turf, main track at 1 mile and a 16th. Scratch the 1, 4, 6, 7, and 10. Odds-on favorite, number 11, Fact Check.
And they're off. From the center, Golden Decision gets the first call. There goes Cicerone on the outside, and widest of all, Fact Check is offensive-minded. He'll be cut a bit wide through that first turn run with Are You Talking to Me racing in fourth. Then back fifth goes Don't Overlook, and the trailer is Shamsan. Around the first turn they go, and they're 3 across the racetrack. From the inside out, it's Golden Decision by ahead to Cicerone in the 2-path, and out 3 wide is Fact Check, tugging a bit while 3 wide. Stretch of 4 to a good trip for Are You Talking to Me, racing behind the speed in fourth, and then a big margin, 5 or 6, maybe even more than that, to Shamsan and Don't Overlook. Strung out over a lot of ground in the run down the backstretch, and Cicerone has the lead by a neck. Fact Check is in the 3-path racing in second. Golden Decision is third. Are You Talking to Me gets a good trip from fourth. 5 clear of Shamsan, and then Don't Overlook. The opening half mile was 47 seconds flat, and they move now to the far turn run. There's less than half a mile to go to the first wire, and with the lead, it's Cicerone 3 parts of a length. Fact Check is second. He's being asked to quicken a bit, racing 4 better than Are You Talking to Me. Then Golden Decision. Shamsan is second last, and trailing is Don't Overlook, and they round the far turn. With the lead, it's Cicerone by a neck. Fact Check turning up the pressure second, and now Fact Check puts ahead in front. It's 5 lengths back to Shamsan. He's the one running on from the back. Are You Talking to Me puts the cue in the rack, followed inside by Don't Overlook, then Golden Decision. After 3 quarters and 113 flat, here's Shamsan. Shamsan under a full head of steam now, and Shamsan blows by Fact Check and opens 3 in a hurry. Back up on the outside, here's a run from Don't Overlook. He'll try to get into second. Back fourth inside is Cicerone, but this one's over. Put a ring around Shamsan and Luis Saez. They move clear and win it as much as they want. They maybe you're 10 clear at the wire. Shamsan and a romp. Up second was Don't Overlook, and Fact Check held third. Time for the race was 146 3.
Very impressive winner of today's 4th race. Number 2, Shamsan, sat from well off the speed and kicked by to win going away under jockey Luis Saez for Shadwell Stable and trainer Kieran McLaughlin. Second was number 3, Don't Overlook, in front of number 11, Fact Check, who had to settle for third. Race number 5 today had maiden claimers at 6 furlongs and for a price tag of $12,500. Scratch the 15, Don't Believe Watch. 14 of them to the gate. The favorite was number 6, Satire.
And they're off. Last in, first out, Splendid Love gets the first call and goes looking for the early lead. Down at the rail, Ms. Tiz is showing speed, and Ms. Tiz puts ahead in front. Roraima Dose is racing in the two-path, a joint second alongside Grand Weekend and Satire, then Anna Her Highness. Splendid Love won the start, but is now back racing 5 wide and about 2.5 lengths off the lead. Down along the inside goes Pretty Wild Posy. Then it's a stretch of 2 to Our Laguna Lucky. She's just to the inside of Hello Moon, situated 7 lengths behind. 3 clear of Substance, who's 4 lengths better than Act the Part. Then down toward the inside goes Case Dismissed, 2 lengths back to Melissa, and the trailer at the back. The early trailer here is Roraima Dose. They run to the top of the stretch, and with the lead, it's Ms. Tiz in front by a neck on the outside. Satire is second. Roraima Dose is now racing in third. Grand Weekend is fourth. Put to a drive fifth, Pretty Wild Posy. Then Splendid Love. Anna Her Highness trying to run on from the back is Melissa. She's tipping under the far outside to make a run 7 or 8 wide. Into the stretch, still many chances. Roraima Dose up to challenge Ms. Tiz. Satire is rolling, but Melissa's rolling better. Here's Melissa, grandstand side to take the lead. Case Dismissed is surfaced between horses. It's Melissa and it's Case Dismissed. Melissa has the lead. Melissa will win it. Case Dismissed second. Third, Roraima Dose. Fourth was Pretty Wild Posy. Got close for fifth, Ms. Tiz or Satira in 1:14 and 2.
Number 13, Melissa, springs the upset in race number 5, rallying in the center of the race course and from well off the speed under jockey Matt Rispoli for trainer Gennady Dorochenko and owners Route LLC and Vartan Vardanov. Second, number 7, Case Dismissed in front of number 2, Roraima Dose, who finished third. Don't go anywhere. The Rainbow Six sequence on the Saturday program comes your way next.
Passion for horses and a commitment to breed champions is the foundation of Hardacre Farm. Founded in 1999 by Amy Tarrant, owner, breeder, and trainer, Hardacre Farm, now based in Ocala, continues its tradition of success. From the Breeders' Cup to Gulfstream Park, Hardacre Farm, from the breeding shed to the racetrack, in pursuit of producing the best.
Race number 6 today is at 6 furlongs. It was the start of today's Rainbow Six. Scratch the 7 and 12. A field of 12. Betting favorite, number 5, Wait.
And they're off. Good start out wide for Demands Attention, and I'm Majestic. Down at the rail, here's Field Trip moving up. Field Trip will put ahead in front. Wait now moves to be second, 2.5 lengths clear of Cotton Sales, who settles down third. From fourth, that's Demands Detention, and up on her outside goes Stone Heart from fifth. Then down along the inside races I'm Majestic and Hello Darlin' as they run down the back stretch. In between horses goes Successful Roman with For the Gipper. It's a stretch of another 5 lengths back. Second last is now I'm Majestic, and trailing the field, the trailer, Tight Rock. Around the far turn they go, and on top Field Trip by a length. Wait is now second. It's a stretch of 4 to Cotton Sales in third. Running on from fourth is Jumpin' James alongside Demands Attention. Stoneheart tries to rally from the back and down toward the inside. And the lime colors goes Successful Roman with For the Gipper and Journey's End as they run for home. Wait on the outside tries to get to the leader, and the leader is still Field Trip. 3/16 to go. Field Trip finding up top, leads it by 2. Wait is second, well clear For the Gipper in third, then Hello Darlin'. As they come inside the final furlong, Field Trip still there. It will be Field Trip and Jose Alvarez to win it gate to wire. They won it by 2.5. Wait second, For the Gipper third, and fourth was Yes Darlin' ahead of Successful Roman, who completes the high 5 in 1:10 and 4.
Number 1, Field Trip, was the speed of the speed and had something in reserve when confronted, and wins today's 6th race under jockey Jose Alvarez. For trainer Henry Colazzo, Emmy owners Lady Lindsay Racing Stable, and 4 Horsemen Racing. Number 5, Wait, ran well, just had to settle for second, ahead of 3 For the Gipper, who ran on to be third. 7th race of the afternoon gets back to the stakes action on the Saturday card. This race off the turf on the main track at 1 mile. It was the Pulpit. Scratch the 2, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 14. The 15, Taprit, was the off-time choice.
And they're off in the pulpit. From the center, Hey Mike gets the first call. Moving up on the outside, Pure Synergy showing speed. From the far outside, Taprit is not far away. Moving up between horses goes Salute with Honor. As they exit the 1 mile chute, Salute with Honor is a bit keen, trying to tug his way to the front. The front is held by Hey Mike. Out 3 wide is Pure Synergy. 4 wide is Taprit. It's a length and a half back. Behind the speed races Master Plan in front of Contamar, and the early trailer is Whiskey Train. Down the backstretch they go. Salute with Honor and Paco Lopez get what they want, which is ahead in front. Back to second is Hey Mike from third, Pure Synergy. Taprit is now 4 wide. Master Plan from behind the speed through a 24-2 opening quarter. 3 clear of Contamar and 5 to Whiskey Train. They go to the half-mile mark in the Pulpit Stakes. The leader, Hey Mike, by ahead. Right back at him is Salute with Honor. They've been at each other since they sprung it through a 47-3 half-mile. Taprit looms off the speed alongside Pure Synergy. Master Plan all dressed up with no place to go. 3 clear of Contamar and far back to Whiskey Train, and they run around the far turn. Eddie Castro moves on Taprit at the 5/16, takes the lead and edges clear. Back to second is Hey Mike from the outside, Salute with Honor, then Master Plan. He's going to work between horses as the third horse is moving outward up the top of the stretch. From fifth is Pure Synergy, and they're at the top of the stretch. Taprit gets away to a 4-length lead now. His stablemate Master Plan runs up into second. Back to third is Hey Mike, well clear of the others, but inside the final furlong, Taprit is still there. Master Plan is gaining. Master Plan at Taprit. Taprit still in front. Master Plan too late. Taprit will do it. Master Plan second, well clear of Hey Mike third, then Contamar and Whiskey Train, 137-3.
Todd Pletcher's having a good Saturday afternoon in South Florida as he runs 1-2 in the Pulpit as 15 Taprit gets the job done under jockey Eddie Castro for owners Grotto Wood Farm, Eclipse Thoroughbred Partners, and Bob LaPenta. Pletcher's other horse, Master Plan, the 8, finished second ahead of 5 Hey Mike, who rounds out the trot. The 8th race of the afternoon was the start of the late pick 4 at 6 furlongs. This was the Buffalo Man. Scratch number 3, 2 steps before. 8 to the gate. All eyes on the number 9, Recruiting Ready.
And they're off. From the outside, In His Image begins nicely. Sonic Mule from down toward the inside. From the top shelf, Recruiting Ready's not far away, nor are Uncle B or Red Crescent. They're lining up on the lead. Vencedor is racing behind the speed, 2 clear of Talk Logistics, and the early trailer is My Carrots. Down the backstretch and going to the half-mile pole. In the 2-path, Sonic Mule puts ahead in front. Down at the inside, Uncle B is second. Recruiting Ready is poised off the speed third. 2 back to Red Crescent in fourth, followed by Vencedor, who moves into contention fifth. 3 clear of In His Image is a retreating sixth. Moving up from 7 is Talk the Logistics, and 3 lengths last is My Carrots as they run around the far turn. Sonic Mule at the 5/16, leading by a neck. Recruiting Ready is on the outside in second. 3 lengths back to the inside, Uncle B third. Talk Logistics continues to rally, so does Vencedor as they run to the top of the stretch. The top 2 continue to get away. Toward the inside, Sonic Mule has the lead. Shaken up for run is Recruiting Ready to the attack second. 3 lengths back to Talk Logistics third. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go, and Sonic Mule re-breaks on Recruiting Ready. Talk Logistics up the inside, 4 back to the inside, and coming on late is My Carrots. Inside the 16th pole, it will be Sonic Mule. Todd Pletcher wins again by a length and a half. Second, Talk Logistics. Third, Recruiting Ready. Fourth was My Carrots, ahead of Uncle B, who ran fifth in 110-3.
Well, folks, this is just Todd Pletcher's world, and we're living in it as he gets another stake score on the Saturday program with number 2, Sonic Mule, who wins gate to wire under jockey John Velasquez for Calumet Farm. Second, 7, Talk Logistics in front of the favorite Recruiting Ready, empty inside the final furlong and finishing third. To the 9th race now. The 9th race was the Smooth Air Stakes at 1 mile. Scratch number 2, Sweet on the Ladies. 7 went postward. Co-favorites, 1, Fact Finding, and 4, Basha.
They're off in the Smooth Air. Smooth beginning out wide for Storming My Way, who hits the ground running. My Friend moves up to challenge, and at the rail, here's Fact Finding moving closer. Basha's not far away. Those 4 across the track in the run out of the chute. From behind the speed, race Capitan, then to the inside Skinflint, and Arrecife is last of the 8 as they run out of the chute. Fact Finding puts ahead in front in the run to the opening quarter. From between horses, Bosch is now second. Out wide is My Friend third through a 23 flat opening quarter. Capitan has moved over to the inside from the top shelf draw to race in fourth, 2 lengths off the lead, followed by Storming My Way, then Skinflint, and the trailer is Arrecife. They make their way down the backstretch with less than 5 furlongs to negotiate, and the leader is fact-finding 3 parts of a length. In the two-path, Basha is racing in second from My Friend in third, storming my way between horses. Capitan down toward the inside. Second last is Skinflint, and the trailer is Arrecife as they run around the far turn. They move now with less than 3 furlongs to run. They won an opening half mile in 46 and 2. The leader fact-finding, but the rider's starting to work on him to hold the lead. On the outside, and Basha from second. These top 2 are quickening up the pace, 2.5 clear of My Friend. Then Capitan and storming my way as they run to the top of the stretch. Fact-finding responded when asked by John Velasquez and turns first with the lead. Basha is there second, 3 back to My Friend third. Capitan is up the inside, 3/16 to go. It's on top. Fact-finding continue to find up top a 3-length lead. Basha is clearly second from the back, and Skinflint running on for a share, but inside the final 16th, here's a talented son of the Factor. Here's Fact-finding going away. Basha second, Skinflint third, give Arrecife fourth over My Friend fifth in 1:36 and 4.
If I sound like a broken record, it's because he just keeps winning races. Todd Pletcher again in the smooth air as Fact-finding rolls all the way. Impressively wins today's 9th race for Stone Street Stable, Derek Smith, Michael Tabor, and Mrs. John Magner. John Velasquez with his 3rd winner of the afternoon. Todd Pletcher gets 4 on the Saturday card. We'll take a break. We have more stakes action, and we have the late daily double. The Wait a While is up next, right after this.
They're off in the Breeders' Cup Classic. Mucho Macho Man has the lead close to home. Mucho Macho Man!
January 28th at Gulfstream Park, an icon takes flight. The world's richest thoroughbred horse race. 12 of the sport's finest horses. One race. $12 million on the line. Watch, wager, witness. Go to PegasusWorldCup.com for more.
We're back now for race number 10, the 4th running of the Wait a While. This race off the turf on the main track at 1 mile. Scratch the 1, 4, 5, 6, 12, 14, 15, and the 16. Betting favorites were 8 Party Boat and 9 Lady Alexandra.
And they're off in the Wait a While Stakes. Bounced around at the start was Bella Vincenza. Good start out wide for Paz the Bourbon and India Mantuana, who are heading off for the early lead. Here comes Lady Alexandra to inject pace into the race. Down at the inside, Bahama Halo now moves through. Bahama Halo will land third behind the top flight. Racing from fourth, that's Party Boat. Out wide on the course goes Paz the Bourbon. Silver Diva between horses. Then down at the rail, it's Bella Vincenza, and it's a gap of 5 to the trailer, Bitacora. Opening quarter complete in 23 and 2. The leader is Lady Alexandra by a neck. In the 2-path, India Mantuana is there second. A length and a half back to Bahama Halo third. Improving on the inside, Bella Vincenza just now took third with less than 5 furlongs to go. Party Boat is fifth and 4.5 lengths behind, followed by Silver Diva and Paz the Bourbon, and still nothing from Bitacora. They move into the far turn. They completed a half mile in 46 and 4. Around the far turn they go. Lady Alexandra and Antonio Gallardo lead by a neck. And on the outside, an India Mantuana from second. Bahama Halo is worked on by Luis Saez third. On the inside, and Bella Vincenza from fourth. Hard-ridden fifth out wide is Party Boat. 3 clear of Paz the Bourbon. Trying to run on from the back. Here's Bitacora from a long way behind. She's within 7 lengths of the lead after 3 quarters in 1:12 and 2. They're at the top of the stretch. Long shot India Mantuana, the first to face us on a 2-length lead. In the center of the racetrack, here's Rosario on Party Boat. From far back, Bitacora continues to close. Final furlong, India Mantuana the leader. Party Boat on the outside, far outside, and Bitacora in deep stretch. India Mantuana, Bitacora surging in between them. Party Boat won it. Party Boat got her head down to win it from long shot Bitacora and fellow long shot India Mantuana in 1:40 flat.
Very exciting stretch run in today's 10th race, and number 8 Party Boat gets her neck down when it matters to get the score under jockey Joel Rosario for trainer Graham Motion and owner Hope Jones. Some big long shots behind her, however, with the 11 India Mantuana and the 3 Bitacora, the Magic Stable trainees, both huge while completing the try. To the 11th and final now at 5 furlongs over the main track. This race off the turf scratched the 8, 9, 15, and 16. 12 went postward. The lukewarm choice was number 5, Lago Lindo.
They're in the gate. And runners away. La Blondie was off a step slow. It was a very good beginning for Holiday Javu, who's heading off for the early lead from Lago Lindo, who comes away racing in second. From the far outside, Can You See Me is centaured by Gary Bain, although he appears to have troubles with his irons there, getting it back on the far turn while racing in third. From fourth, it's Misty Ballerina. Then in between horses, Can't Catch the Racks. B and Daddy Song is at the rail. These top flight horses have opened 5 on the next flight, including Gem Digger, and on the outside trying to run on backseat driver. Put to a drive is Proud Legacy. Then comes Roll of a Lifetime. As they run to the top of the stretch, Fiore is at the back. 23 seconds flat for the opening quarter time. Into the stretch they come. The gray Lago Lindo splashing along and taking over the lead. Trying to get to her second is Misty Ballerina. In between horses, here's a late run from the inside from Can't Catch the Racks. Final furlong, Paco goes to work on Lago Lindo, and she's responding. Lago Lindo has the lead. It's Lago Lindo for Red Oak Stable to win it by almost 2. Can't Catch the Racks second. B and Daddy Song flew home to get third. It was another picture for fourth, and Fiore came out of the clouds to get involved there in a minute flat.
Favorite gets the job done in the Saturday finale as Lago Lindo kicks on to win it under jockey Paco Lopez for trainer Ralph Nix and Red Oak Stable of John Brunetti. Second, number 7, Can't Catch the Racks, ahead of 1, B and Daddy Song, who finished third. 11, Fiore from the clouds to complete the super. Late pick 5, $303.20. Rainbow 6, we had multiple winning wagers. Combination worth $1,501.62. Carry over into tomorrow's card of more than $19,000.
And that wraps up Saturday's card. We'll be back again on Sunday. We got 10 races with our first race post at 12:35 p.m. Boy, you got to be at Gulfstream Park. Good night and good luck.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired.